Hi, I'm Manny, and I'm here to tell you about a process you need to follow if you're a developer seeking to build a high-density apartment project in Scottsdale. Even if your project is so bad that the neighbors would never support it, don't worry. Just follow these easy steps to hoodwink the council into approving your proposal. Are you guys ready to get started? Great! Step 1. The first thing you need to do is post your notification sign to inform the community about your project. But make sure to install it so it faces parallel to the street, so drivers can't see it. Step 2. The city requires you to notify only those property owners that are located within a 750-foot radius of your project. That way you are guaranteed to keep the rest of the community in the dark. Step 3. When you schedule the neighborhood outreach open houses, make sure to hold them during the summer when many people are out of town. Step 4. The next thing you want to do is create fake support for your project by asking local businesses and residents to sign pre-written identical support letters. Then take those letters back to your office and Photoshop copyrighted letterheads on top to make it look like the companies actually wrote the letters. Step 5. Make sure to let the property that you have owned for years fall into disrepair, creating a blighted condition.
Right now that property is sat dormant and it just brings in transients and crime and vandalism.
That will surely convince the council that the only solution is to redevelop your property with hundreds of apartments and taller buildings. Step 6. When you design your project, ask for more units and height than you expect to get. Then, when you negotiate a less dense design, you can tell the council how you listen to the neighbors' concerns. Step 7. Make sure your renderings show beautiful views with people walking and biking and children frolicking along the tree-lined streets. That is a good way to hide the concrete jungle that you are actually proposing. Step 8. You will want to decrease the density to please the city planners. You can do this by measuring the boundaries of your parcel to include the center of the street. And check this out. Some developers have even included the adjacent shopping centers. These schemes have been used at many recent developments. Step 9. Make sure to use a developer-friendly traffic engineer that will tweak the numbers in the traffic study to show that the addition of 300 apartments will actually decrease the traffic. Step 10. Claim that your multifamily housing project will solve the affordable workforce housing crisis. Then you can throw in some small discounts to convince the council that your project will address this issue. Step 11. Hire a top-notch zoning attorney who will only take your case if he already has convinced at least 4 council members to vote yes on your project. Step 12. If all else fails, agree to plant more trees, widen the sidewalks, and add a few more bike racks in exchange for the council's approval. It works every time! Step 13. Withdraw your project until the public cools down. If you are so unlucky to be in a situation where the city receives over 500 emails opposing your project, do not despair. You can still withdraw your application and come back 6 months later, hoping the neighbors will be too tired to fight you again. Step 14. Don't worry if you see hundreds of angry residents filling up the audience at City Hall. If your attorney has done his job, the council will have already decided to approve your project days before the hearing actually takes place. And there you have it. The steps you need to follow to make sure your project gets approved by the Scottsdale City Council.